That's strange, isn't it? You can see that, and you're so smart, you're such a big scientist, but you can't figure out that this is a creation. Why? Well, because if it is, then there's a creator, and you don't want to know about that. That's the real problem, isn't it? Is that the problem? You don't want to know. So, you the scientist, you're supposed to bring me the evidence, testable evidence. Can I see any kind of evidence for what your argument is? Anything, just show me something. They said, well, a human being looks like a monkey. Well, hold on. Hold on. I too have a brother-in-law, and he does look like a monkey. You're right. But that doesn't mean that human beings came out of monkeys. And even if they did, that doesn't prove your theory that there's no God. Where'd the monkey come from? And excuse me, I don't like to hurt your philosophy, but if it's evolved, something is here, it becomes better. So it's not this thing anymore, is it? It becomes that, yes or no? And then that becomes the next thing and the next thing. And according to the pictures they show you in the books written by atheists, it shows you that there's this little creepy thing comes out of the water. And then the creepy thing becomes like a little small, I don't know what, and then it becomes like a marmoset. The marmoset becomes some kind of a little small monkey, a bigger monkey, then it becomes an ape of some kind, then it becomes a chimpanzee-looking thing, and then a gorilla, and then a man-looking thing, and then finally, there's Homo sapien, right? That's what they show, yes or no? Okay, even if we go with this theory, humans came from monkeys. Why are there still monkeys? Oops.
The Quran does not agree with the theory of Charles Darwin because Charles Darwin is a theory. Quran is a book of fact, not a book of theory. And if you read the book of Charles Darwin, The Origin of Species, it says that Charles Darwin went on the ship by the name of HMS Beagle, which went on an island by the name of Calotropis. And he saw birds pecking in holes and niches. Depending upon the niches the bird pecked, the beak became small and long. Based on this observation, he propounded his theory of natural selection. But he wrote a letter to his friend Thomas Thompson saying that I have got no 100% proof regarding my theory, but because it helps me in embryology, in rudimentary organs, etc., he has propounded that. Otherwise, Charles Darwin himself agreed that there were missing links. That's the reason in school, if we had to insult someone, we used to say that if you were present during Charles Darwin's time, then his theory would have been proved right, insinuating he looks like an ape. So this is just a theory, it is not a fact at all. I have not come across a single book which is called as the fact of evolution. All of these are theories of evolution. And furthermore, according to P.P. Grasset, he says, it is letting our imagination run too wild just based on few vestiges that we are assuming that we have been evolved from apes. Today, science has found 4 waves. First is Australopithecus from the Ice Age, then Cro-Magnon, Neanderthal man. All these, what science has found, there's no link between them. And there's no proof that we have been evolved from ape. And according to Francis Crick, who's an expert in molecular biology, he says it is absurd, just based on DNA, to assume that our forefathers were apes. It is just an assumption. There are hundreds of scientists who have written against Darwin's theory. Darwin's theory has been proved false long ago. Now something has come on the internet recently, okay, Darwin theory. These are just hypotheses. But certain things of Darwin, that life has been evolved from water, no problem. Quran says that in Surah Anbiya, chapter number 21, verse number 30. So certain things are correct. But as a whole, that human beings have been derived from ape is unscientific, it's a theory, and that's not a fact. Hope that answers the question.